you believe that Jesus achieved his God because he got that concept. That concept, like I said, that the being created of self-improvement, Jesus got that, and he did the highest form of it.
Yeah.
So Jesus, I believe, found his God. So in a sense, he got merged with God. But I don't necessarily believe. I mean, in essence, obviously, we're all creations of the same God and created in his image. So we're all coming from the same God in a way, but we're not the same instance of that God. Do you get what I'm saying?
But as in, the point what I'm trying to say is like, God understands that imperfection is okay, whereas us as human beings, we don't. Any imperfections, right? Instead of like, we dwell too much in our imperfections, like that's what limits us. That's the point I'm trying to say. So for example, like, if you do something that's out of character, you beat yourself over it, you do all that. But even God, even Jesus that came as a form of God, when he was hungry, God, the devil tempted him and he questioned himself. As in, but he just had the ability to tell it in a very graceful and methodological way that will make you think about it. That's why I mean, like, he's perfect that way, because he understands, as in, he's perfect because of his imperfection. I don't know what, I don't know if
even in the Stations of the Cross, as I say, he fell 3 times. Like, that's a good analogy of falling and getting back up. That process of improvement.
Yes.
But to your point of perfect imperfections, I can say if it's perfect about resolving your imperfections, yes, but the imperfections are not perfect by virtue of them being perfect. They're not. But if it's to improve and be better, I get that.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
And humans, most people don't, because we ascribe to perfect. We ascribe to, but that, to me, that's just humans. And if the humans that don't understand the concept don't get the concept. You get what I'm saying? They are not looking after their cheese. They are not the humans that don't understand the concept of God is self-improvement and being better. They are focused on the perfection. They are not in touch with their cheese. They are not following that concept to what it's supposed to be.
I guess, like, to probably wrap like my point up, like, what I'm trying to say is almost like, say like you're a football fan, right? You can be an ordinary citizen that buys Ronaldo's, say, a United fan, you buy Ronaldo's jersey, and just think of Ronaldo as this really great footballer. Or you can be a football fan that is actually really into football, that buys Ronaldo's shirt and really practices Ronaldo's techniques and all that, just because of how much you practice, like, you care about Ronaldo. So I'm saying, at the moment, a lot of what I see religion is just people just wearing Ronaldo's shirt, but they don't actually care about Ronaldo as the player.
They're following the beam, but they're not following the concept. That's what I'm saying. They're not in touch with their cheese.
Yes.
If they're in touch with their cheese, they will get the concept, and they would be following the concept, but they're not.
Yeah.
And everybody needs to figure out what their cheese, because everybody's cheese is not the same. Like, your context of self-improvement will be different from mine. Like,
exactly.
we all have different parts to play. So
I think achieving godlike status as a concept is, from what you guys have said, is, like, to me, doing something that in which you're remembered for, something that is everlasting. Like, with the original concept of God creating the universe, he has used that to achieve godlike status, and it's something that never will be forgotten. Using Jesus as a point of example, if he has achieved that, his godlike status, that is something that he's remembered for forever. Like, people will always believe, they believe in Jesus, right? And for every other person, as they're trying to achieve that godlike status, they're trying to find something that they remembered for eternity. It may be Abraham Lincoln, it may be Alan Turing, it may be this, it may be other people, maybe Sless and all those things. So that's one of my daily struggles, right? Because my own every day I'm thinking, okay, I want to be remembered for something at the end of my life, but what am I going to be remembered for? Right? You want to be remembered for something. It could be positive, it could be negative. And I think that's what people are constantly trying to find. What are they going to be remembered for in life? And I think that's how they are chasing that godlike status. But
sorry to cut you off, but that question comes down to people's perception of religion again and God. Yeah. Because people believe God is external to them. I'm not talking about the being, like I said, from the my belief is similar to the Asian people's. The being is the being.